TCL is really cranking up the heat in 2023. When people think of TCL, they usually think of a great TV for the money. But it turns out TCL themselves actually don't like this phrase, and they're looking to change it in 2023. But in order to change people's minds on this idea of being the best TV for the money, then you're going to have to deliver in the more premium category. And that's what they're hoping to do with the QM8 this year, but more on that later. So what we're going to do in this video is we're going to start from the bottom and work our way up. Now let's start with the whole naming structure change for TCL in 2023. In the past, I thought that the naming structure was very confusing on how to understand the models and what the models would do, because from year to year, they would often blend together, and this year they made it a lot simpler. And the letters that go in front of the model name are going to signify what category they are from. So the S series stands for Simply Smart, and that will be the entry-level series. The Q series means Quantum Dot, and that will be the QLED series. The QM is going to be Quantum Dot Mini LED. So let's start with the TCL S series, which is the entry-level series. Now I'm not going to go through all the S series. I'm just going to start with the S4, which is going to be the one that people look at for value. And this is going to be a direct lit TV with a lot of advanced features that you might find on more expensive TVs. And it is a 60 Hertz panel. Overall, I thought the S4 looked pretty impressive for being a value TV. And I think the 4 series of this year will be a hot seller. So you can think of the 4 series as being a little bit better than the 4 series of last year. Alright, going on to that, we move into the Q series. Now remember, Q stands for Quantum Dot, so the Q6 will have Quantum Dot. It is direct lit, and it will be up to 75 inches in screen size. It is a VA panel, and they say that it is 50% brighter than the TCL 5 series. It is a 60 Hz panel. This TV will have the gaming motion accelerator, which will allow you to play in 120 Hz, but you have to sacrifice the vertical resolution, so you're only getting 3840 by 1080p resolution when you activate this gaming motion accelerator on the Q6. Again, I want to be clear that this is not a 120 Hz panel, it is a 60 Hz panel, so don't get confused when you're talking about the Q6. Overall, when I saw this TV in person, I thought it was pretty impressive. With it being direct lit, you are actually avoiding some issues like blooming with some of the cheaper full array local dimming LCD TVs. When you have something that doesn't have a lot of dimming zones, you might run into more blooming. So I like the direct lit approach over using less zones of a full array local dimming TV. We've seen other brands do this, and now we see that TCL is doing it as well. Had nice deep blacks, and you could really tell that it was pretty bright for being a Quantum Dot direct lit TV. Stepping up from the Q6, we get to the Q7. This is going to be Quantum Dot full array local dimming up to 85 inches. It's also a VA panel, and you're going to get a backlit remote with this TV. The TV is a 120 Hz native panel, but it does support 144 Hz gaming. There's also the gaming motion accelerator, which is 240 Hz at 3840 by 1080p resolution. So again, you're cutting that vertical resolution in half to achieve the 240 Hz gaming via the motion acceleration. So just keep in mind, this is not a 240 Hz panel. I saw this one in person as well, and I enjoyed it a lot. I thought that it was very impressive, and at first I didn't know that it wasn't mini LED. I was under the impression while I was watching it that it might be mini LED until we talked to the reps, and they said, yes, it is full array local dimming, not mini LED. Mini LED is kept for the QM8, which we're about to talk about. But I gotta say that even though it's not mini LED, it is a very impressive TV. It looked much better than the TCL 6 series of the past, and this is going to be a step up from the 6 series. They were pretty clear on that, and I'm personally hoping it will be priced similar to how the TCL 6 series was priced in the past. If so, this is going to be a very great value for people who are looking to get into full array local dimming TVs and have an excellent picture quality. Moving on from the Q7, we have the TCL QM8. Now this could just very well be the star of the show for TCL. It absolutely blew me away at how great it looked. It's a Quantum Dot Mini LED, and it has up to 2,400 dimming zones and it goes up to 98 inches. It's a VA panel, 120Hz panel, 144Hz gaming, motion accelerator for the gaming goes 240Hz at 3840 by 1080p, and hands-on with this TV, I've got to say I was pretty blown away. The TV, when I saw it in person, has really deep blacks. You know, it really reminded me of a Neo QLED QN90B. It looked so similar to that. This was definitely one of the best LCD TVs that I saw at CES. I think that this TV is very capable of changing people's minds on the way that they view TCL. So out of all the TVs in the lineup, which one are you looking to buy? Be sure to let me know in the comment section below. Oh yeah, there's one more TV that TCL may release in 2023, and that's the TCL QD OLED, looking to release in the second half of 2023. Now, for more information on how the QD OLED has changed in 2023, check out this video right here.